Hey, it's Joe Tamargo from WetheadPumpRepair.com. Today we're shooting a bunch of videos to answer some of the most common questions we get on the website. So today we're joined by my boy Robert. Hey, how you doing, man?
How you doing?
Robert's doing good. He's wearing the official E-Pump Repair shirt. So if you've not only visited Wethead Pump Repair, but you've searched Google and you've seen E-Pump Repair, me and Robert on that other site. It's kind of like a ghost site. Like, we have a bunch of information there too, but it's like kind of like our other site, because we were like, hey, E-Pump Repair is cool, but then like Wethead's official and it's got the cool logo. Alright, so today we're going to address one of the common questions we get, and it's one of the most popular questions we get is, do you sell new pool pumps? And the answer is no. Unfortunately, we do not sell new pumps. Like, we can sell you bearings, we can fix your pump with our mail-in service, we could produce a whole bunch of free videos showing you how to use the tools and how to take apart the pumps, because we're cool with that, but we do not sell new pumps. But what we'd like to tell you today is a place where you can get a great pump or a variety of different pumps for a great price. Okay? The name of the place is poolandspa.com. It's owned by a guy named Daniel Harrison. You know Dan, right? Mm-hmm. And he's got a bunch of videos on there. He's got tons of information. Dan started poolandspa.com, and this is kind of funny because Robert, what year were you born?
91.
Robert was born in 91. Okay, so even without digging too deep to showing my true age, because Robert's still a young man, he's only 21. Dan started poolandspa.com in 1997. So you were 6. So when Robert was in Pampers over here still, you know what I mean? Dan was on the internet with poolandspa.com. So imagine that. When Robert was 6 years old, Dan was already selling parts. So we're going to show you the website real quick, what it looks like. You can head over to, if you're watching this video now, you could open a new tab, or you could write it down on a little piece of paper if you're writing it down, or maybe you're listening to a VCast on a radio show right now. That's cool. Write down poolandspa.com. They're actually having a sale right now, so you can check out their website right here. Poolandspa.com. They have a great selection, a super sick staff. I mean, he's professional. I've known Dan for 20 years now, personally, actually. You know, Robert's never met him, but, you know, he's heard a lot about him. They have a warehouse full of stuff. They have on-time shipping. It's not like, you know, there's a lot of good companies out there. And I'm not saying there's, you know, we all know some of the major corporations out there that sell pool and spa supplies. And they're good. I'm not saying they're bad. But Dan is just the king. You know what I mean? Dan used to be a pool guy like us, and now he's on top-notch management. I mean, not only on this website can you find pool smart parts, but you can read about how he grew up in the industry and how he used to be a pool guy. And there's like 5,000 articles on like how to clear up a green pool, and what to do if I drop a candy bar in my pool, or what to do if grandma's coming over and she doesn't want to swim in the pool. He's got articles about OJ's hot tub. I mean, it's just like, it's like the Wikipedia of like the pool and spa world. Now, maybe one day as I grow older, I'll be able to catch up, which I seriously doubt, because I don't know if I'll be able to write 5,000 articles like Dan, but that's the thing. So head over to poolandspa.com. So if you need a new Hayward super pump, if you need something for your pool, a new ladder, a new slide, he's going to give you the great price. He's going to give you a great price that's fair. You know what I mean? He's going to ship it right out to you. Now look, he's probably not the cheapest guy on the internet, okay? Because there's guys out there that like, oh, it's so cheap and free shipping. Listen, but the thing is, you're going to order it, right? And you could see, like, there's furniture stores that do the same thing. It's like, oh, we're the cheapest furniture store. And like, oh, I'm getting an oak dresser for $69, where everybody else wants it for $199. And the thing is, you order it, and then after you get the confirmation email, it's like, oh, sorry, we're not going to deliver that for 8 to 10 weeks. You know what I mean? And then you try to get your money back, and nobody answers your phone calls. You know what I mean? You got to pay for customer service. So Dan's probably not the cheapest guy on the internet, and he's also not the most expensive. But the thing is, you know, he's mid-level, and he has great customer service. You can call for your tracking number. You can get the parts shipped out to you. He has like tons of parts breakdowns. So if say you have like a Hayward super pump, and you don't really want to use our service, because me and Robert and the guys here at Wethead Pump Repair, like CJ and a couple other dudes that work here, like we sell like bearings, seals, capacitors. You know, we have an in-house repair service where people can walk in. We also have a mail-in service, but we don't really sell like impellers. We don't sell, you know, wet ends, stuff like that. Dan sells all those parts. Not only that, he has a whole cutaway of schematics. So if you're missing, like, you know, say you go out one summer and, you know, your son decided to use your Hayward skimmer top as like a hockey puck lid. Now that's something you would do. You're like, oh, we have no puck. I'm like, all right, just take that off the pump. My dad's not going to eat it for another 6 months. And then you're out in the driveway, you know, tossing this thing around. It's a little disc and thinking it's cool. And then all of a sudden you want to go swim and you're like, yeah, that doesn't fit no more. It goes all scuffed up. So you could go to Dan. He's got a parts breakdown. Dan also has videos. We'll show you here. you can check out the videos. You can actually see me and Robert. Dan created a really cool intro for us here on the site. It sounds really cool. You can see this here, right? He actually made Robert famous. Robert was picking cans, huh? That's a really cool intro, man.
Yeah, it is.
We're not trying to do any copyright infringement. We're just trying to show you that go to poolandspa.com as a disclaimer.
Here, aka Redhead, my boy Robert here. Today we're going to show you
there you go.
how to take the impeller off the Hayward Powerflow pump.
Now, the Hayward Powerflow, make sure, where would you buy that, Robert?
If you have the Hayward Powerflow pump in your backyard.
Poolandspa.com, Hayward Powerflow. If you need a Hayward Powerflow, you can buy that from poolandspa.com. All right.
So
you can also head over to Dan's channel too. He's got a whole selection of videos. I think Dan Harrison has over 1 million views on there. Crazy. So alright, we just wanted to give a shout out to Dan from poolandspa.com. If you need parts for your pool, if you need a new pump, head over to poolandspa.com. By the way, we're not getting paid for this video. He's just an industry professional we know. Great guy, and we want to help you get a new pump without any hassle. Alright, so Robert, yo man, thanks for coming. I'll talk to you soon. If you're on the internet, please subscribe to our videos on YouTube, watch our shows, and if you need any help, just, give us a ring on the phone or contact us via the web. Peace.